if you don't rename the stream, if you just use the same title, it tries to continue on. Or maybe my time zones are just fucked up there. Because it's showing 6 o'clock? 6:02 p.m.? Way off. Holy crap, people over on Twitter / new Twitter. Welcome in. I see that there are a couple views over there. Which is odd, but I welcome you. If you want to chat. People over on Twitter / new Twitter. I muted you. If you want to chat, if you want to hang out, please feel free, jump on over into the purple site. I just don't have Royer, I didn't have this button until you showed up. But like, this looks like a person who's going to need some booze. And this looks like a person who's going to need some booze. If you get what I am saying. All right. It's time to get rid of shit. Project settings. We're going to get rid of plugin, spatial gardener. Bye-bye. Actually, maybe we'll keep spatial gardener, get rid of terrain 3D, and keep height map terrain. Royer, I don't know if you're being serious, but I mean booze as in boo, and also booze as in whiskey, beer, wine, vodka. Okay. So let's try another. H terrain. ID 10. Welcome in. It worked on a quad mesh, just a flat plane, but it's not working with terrain 3D. So we are going to make an attempt. Epoxis, thank you. Celebration is tomorrow. Alicia, shut up. So I'm going to play a little bit with H terrain here. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, so I found something in the GitHub of it for the spatial gardener. Somebody put an issue. Hey, it's not working with Terrain 3D. And their response was it should. Well, good talk, folks. File management. Let's add a new one. Garden 5. Okay, we're gonna add in 3 plants here. Son of a bitch. Oh, good. I didn't do it. Can I just add all 3 at the same time? No, that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Royer, I'm an affiliate on Twitch. Don't be sorry. I mean, if I am here farming some engagement using the AI. So if it keeps chat hopping to yell back and forth with AI, by all means, call her an idiot, test her out. Let's do this shit. No, Rare Pattinson. On Twitch, when you start out, you're just a streamer. And you can't have subs, you can't have ads, you can't have biddies, you can't have channel points, anything like that. So once you reach 50 followers and an average of 3 viewers per stream, then you can get Alicia, shut up. You're a dumbass. Then you're eligible to start collecting revenue on ads, subs, bits, and you're able to use channel points, custom emotes, shit like that. I have been an affiliate now for a year, making upwards of 25 cents a month as an affiliate. I don't think it's not a small achievement because a lot of people give up before they reach that 50 followers or before they reach, the average of 3. But I think being an affiliate for a year and actively streaming as an affiliate for a year is kind of a big deal. Thank you. Okay, plant 2. Can I? God damn it! Why would you make it easy? Why would you even consider making it something that we can just readily do? Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna paint. We're gonna check out our H terrain here. Some bitch. H terrain. We do need to change collision layer to gardener. Tom Milliman, yeah. It is. I think it's more difficult than I'm giving credit for. But yeah, the average is hard. And you know, yesterday I am feeling kind of good. Um. Oh, as I'm starting up now. Speaking of, I will be back. Please hang out. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. All right, back. What the hell was I ranting about before? Oh yeah. Actually, no, I don't remember. God damn. Oh yeah. Yesterday rated out. I did a search just for Godot you in tags, channels with tag or channels by name with Godot. I found a guy who um just starting out, it seemed like, and had 49 followers. Now I don't have a huge stream, obviously. I mean, I hate looking at the numbers, but we're sitting at 9 people now. and I appreciate each and every one of you big time. But my follow put him over the 50 mark to hit that affiliate, and being able to help somebody else who is exactly in the same shoes I was in a year ago. It's great. All right, so I also just had a thought here based on some feedback on this thing. When I did bake global map, nope, not that. When I did, no, what the hell did I fucking do? Generate mesh. It gave me this nice little help message. Huge amount of vertices for a single object. Prefer to do this for small terrains or as a temporary workaround to generate a nav mesh. Wait a minute. Let's generate this and now go into Gardener. Oh, it still sucks. No, it's putting them all at the bottom. This is a collision mask. Okay, so this is a potential workaround. Do this. Get rid of it, and now it's sitting on top. Okay. I think we might be able to live with this. So let's don't save that. Let's do another 3D. Do a train 3D. Son of a bitch. Let's find these. Okay, terrain 3D2. If I do a bake array mesh. Ryujin03, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Glad that you're here. Okay, so if I do this, gardener, okay, the mesh instance doesn't have anything. We've got collision here on layer 2. Gardener, gardening, collision, layer 2. Paint. Oh, Godot Dev, welcome back. So I guess what I need to do then is mesh, create a static body. I'm curious how accurate this is, though. If I go back to gardener here, oh, well, that's not accurate at all. That's definitely going to break. Delete. We're going to do a couple here. Two, three. Still not playing nicely. So collision shape here, or static body. All right, now if I take out the mesh instance, how bad does this look? Looks a little bit weird here. It would be better if I could individually edit them because look, I mean, it's something, right? It's better than nothing, but on these curves, it's like that. Now I wonder if I could take the mesh instance. Take the mesh mesh instance down a little bit. That they are still hovering. Let me take that back. That might just be the original ones. Okay, those are going in just fine. Now, if I were to get rid of the meshes that's in static body. Actually, I think that maybe I should get rid of the erase the others here too. Take the array mesh. Okay, so this appears to be a workaround. Not the greatest, but it is a workaround. Now my issue here, I mean, one, look at this. I don't know what the mesh instance is supposed to accomplish here, but I could now delete this. Take a look at some of our stuff here, which it's appearing correctly. So basically what it boils down to is if I want to use this in conjunction with HTrain or 3D Train, I have to do a few little workarounds, but it's not bad. This is stuff that was not documented before, or that I could find. If anybody else found this documentation, where? Street Gamer, what is going? We're going. But where we're going, we don't need roads. Hey, Danny, welcome in. And tomorrow is a celebration. Tomorrow is our affiliate celebration. I appreciate the congrats and stuff. Twitch is kind of a I don't like how jittery this thing is. I also don't really like how hard the angles are. Things are going. I think I might have this is a problem. I think I might have solved some of the issue that I was running into. Which is good. Ooh, height blending. What is height blending? No description available. Blend sharpness. Let's turn up a little bit, but I don't want that. See that? I don't like that how sharp that's coming out. Maybe a different brush, maybe something a little bit. Anybody know what I might be able to do to correct this? You know what? I bet I know what it is, actually. If it's just with the rotation there. All right, so let's paint on. No, 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 no. Fine. Here you go. We've got a whole thing there. It does seem to be in the blend sharpness. Now, So then am I supposed to like layer it like this? This is what I'm... Like, let's experiment some more here. Okay, we'll put a little spot here. What the hell did I just do? All right, let's just clear this whole thing up here. Do a small one. Well, now it's interesting because it is not... Oh, now it's not jumping around there. Or at least right now it's odd because I have the opacity at 100. Pigorley, welcome in. Celebration is tomorrow. I'll be having sax on stream in front of everybody. So weird. You know, maybe that has something to do with how much it's moving around. Nope. But I don't understand why it's not meshing up better. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? Oh, height blending. There we go. That's what it was. So for it to do the thing, I pretty much need to see. Maybe it's just me assuming shit incorrectly again of how things should work. Oh no! Night douche is falling. Mm. So I want blend sharpness down so we don't see all the lines. But at the same time, I don't... Duh. So here's a question for you, chat. Using Terrain 3D, if anybody knows anything, ooh, um, let's just undo all that. I don't get the concept of height blending necessarily, and there isn't really good documentation in engine. Um, okay. Enable the auto shader to automatically texture the terrain in most areas. Okay. So how do we determine what the or how does the auto shader determine what gets where? Find a flat or evenly sloped area with uniform texture, avoid corners. Okay. All right. So tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do. Delete that, delete that. We're gonna start over. Terrain, 3D. Quick load. Nope. Add a couple textures here. Where the hell did that trail go? Not there. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. So UV scale. The paint texture. The material enable the auto shader. Auto shader. So wait, it says the material stuff specify the base and overlay texture ideas IDs the auto shader should use, which I don't see that. Where? Oh, never mind. Use the auto shader tool. Okay, now let's bring this down just a little bit here. I don't know how it's differentiating between there. Let's see that auto shader. Let's turn this one off. I can't tell if that is the light or no, it doesn't seem to really Okay, so this is looking a little bit better. It's looking very bumpy here. I mean, that. It's not bad. This has promise. This has a lot of good promise, I think. Yay. Okay, so this has potential. Oh, I do like that. Well, maybe I. Oh no, those are the. That's the vertex grid that I shouldn't be seeing here. Let's switch out of here. I mean, the bumping is a bit much there. Maybe it's a little hard on that. The mixing here is a little bit sharper than we'd like to see. Okay, dual scaling. Let me get out of this thing. Whoa, what the hell is happening here? Okay. So this is definitely more in depth than anything I'm gonna need. But here is where the 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 real thing comes into play. All right, we've done all this. We've got some textures and shit. Now, this is where where the problems I was having before are. Nope, cancel that. Add gardener. Assets. Okay. Right, so got that. Now for this to work, I need to do White Panther, welcome in just in time for ads to start up. I'm going to be back in about 3 minutes. But folks, our hero amazing tripping balls. All right, ads are starting. I will be right back. Hey, we're back. White Panther, Selma, it is so good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. For those of you who don't know, Selma is the leader of the Claw stream team, best stream team on Twitch. She is one of the main reasons that I am still around streaming. The support that I've gotten from that team has been beyond words. It's like Extreme said in their 1990 album, Porno Graffiti. More than words. That was a pretty long setup for that, wasn't it? Okay, so this is what I'm thinking the workaround is, which sucks. What does outline mesh here do? Okay, so now that I have that, we have the gardener. I'm going to select a couple trees here. We've got our volume size is going to be 250 plants per 100 units. We're going to do 25. And I forgot one of the important parts here. We need to make our static body 3D collision on layer 2. They're so teeny, but they're here. Now, if I get rid of the mesh instance, how wonky does that look? It doesn't. They all seem to be, except you jackasses. Video Vinny, what is up? The deal here is I am trying to figure out some of this shit. Gardening. Ooh, this is what I need to do. Hey, they're sticking in the ground. The other option here would be to Video Vinny, you're the only one who seems to have problems with music so far. Nobody said anything about it for me. It's coming from Spotify. It shouldn't be wigging out, but that doesn't mean it's not. So this definitely seems like a doable workaround. A bit of a pain. Let me hide this and just see where the trees are sitting. Because if we look at like this one in particular, it is above ground, which is not what we want. So let's back all this shit up. Take our mesh instance, move it down by just like an inch. Tech Code, welcome in over on YouTube. Good to see you. I need to choose a couple to paint with here. I scared you? I didn't mean to scare you. I just meant to say hello. I don't want to be scary. None. I don't have a command for you yet. Do you want a command? Welcome in, non-codes. Good to see you. Well, thank you for the lurky. Hey, that seemed to have solved some of the problems because we're putting some of the tree trunk down in the ground. So, Video Vinny, here's the deal. With using Terrain 3D, I'm able to get it to work. The workarounds are that I have to go to Terrain 3D, create my everything, then create the mesh instance by going to Terrain 3D, bake array mesh, which on its own doesn't work. So I then have to, on that mesh instance, create trimesh static body, which is something that we can use for placing the trees. However, we can remove them and the trees will still be here. One issue, though, one slight issue, is that I don't believe I have the trees set to be collision objects. So I think we might want to let me erase all of these. There's one more hiding somewhere right there. Okay. So for each of these, I think maybe creating the I wonder with Gardener, can we do this? Probably not. Creating nodes for each of them. Which will be a shitload of nodes, but they're going to need to have the... Well... Will it be any worse? I mean, these are all nodes here. When I paint them on, those are all nodes. But I'm curious how it's going to work if in the LOD variants, we'll make the thing mixing root, and we'll do this with each of them. Um, yes, it's a bit of work for setup. I don't know if the payoff's going to be worth it. Like figuring out that's a big thing for me. Figuring out what is a trade-off here. Time spent doing this, and I know I put in a shit ton of time here just trying to get this shit working. But this is also a learning experience. Oh, for shitballs, I forgot something. I have to send out a quick message to somebody. Um, Tech code. I am just sending out a message, but right now I'm making some scenes here. Wait, what? Who? What? I didn't. Why? Uh, to to try and make some terrain building a little bit easier. Um, so what I'm doing is making scene root here. It's a bit of extra work. I think that this should be something that the asset or the plugin that I'm using should do automatically. But I get it. Wait, no. What the fuck am I doing? Make scene root. And save. And I was saying that I'm trying to figure what the trade-off is going to be in the future, because right now this is a learning experience for me. We're figuring out the better way to do things, or a better way, not necessarily the better way to do things. Um, well, hold on. Wait a tick. Be a lot easier if I could see which one's which, but I'm pretty sure this is 0, 0. Okay, great. Now let's go to this one. Even if not, we're just testing shit here. We're throwing spaghetti to see what sticks. All right, outstanding. Because the main reason for this is for each of these, they need to have collision shapes. At least the close-up ones do. And they need to have collision shapes because I want the bear to not walk into them. If the bear walks into them, it's going to be a bad time. Or walks through them, it's going to be a bad time for everybody. We don't want that. We want a good time. Nobody wants to play a bad time game. Maybe they do. I don't know. I don't know what you like. Okay, so now that we have all that, we're going to paint. We've got the static body. Make sure that it is in the right layer. Make sure our gardener is looking at the right layer. Okay, paint. Now that is taking a bit to throw up there, but if I set this to 25, then we're just not going to see it. So yes, it's slowing down here. I kind of expect that. Because there's a shitload of stuff happening here. But if I zoom out, let's see, look at the LOD. Right now, we're not seeing any of the collision shapes and I did that on purpose. But when we get this close, then the collision shapes start popping in, which is great. And right now, the LOD is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to see. All right, so I'm kind of curious the differences here. And now the game itself is look, we've got over 1,000 trees on here, and that's, let me pull this thing up and just, nope, not you. Not you. You information. On screen now, we've got 200,000 primitives. Ooh, I like how that goes down until I get here. You know, let's see if we get peak at 600,000. Tech code. Great question. So I'm using 2 plugins, actually 3 if you count Blender. So in Blender, there is a plugin here called Sapling, where, let me make sure I'm in object mode here. Object. If you go into Blender, Preferences, Add-ons, and look for Sapling, and this is Blender 4.1. It's the same in 4.0 too, or 4.0 as well, not 4.0.2. I don't know if that's even a version. Colt Penny, welcome in. Dogen, welcome in. Sorry, I had the wrong chat pulled up. Well, not the wrong. Colt Penny with another sub.
Colt
2
Penny
months.
Just subscribed for 2 months. Keep the horror coming, bro.
I will keep the horror coming for you. That horror will be here in no time. Yes. So yeah, there's a plugin in Blender. Tech code, thanks. Don't forget to drop a sub. I haven't figured out how to get the Twitter chat in here. Actually, I'm not seeing. Oh, there you are. And I quote from Twitter. I'm sorry. Damn, streaming on Twitter? Yeah, as far as I can tell, and I'm not violating any terms of service. But under platforms on StreamerBot, I cannot yet add that in. Yes, Colt Penny, I since I'm unemployed, since I'm doing all the fucking hustle that I possibly can. I am working very hard to get monetized on YouTube, which is why I put out a couple of Godot tutorials. Hey, Colt, did you think back in October that this dude, Dogen, thanks. thank you. I hope that it helps out people. I mean, that's the biggest thing. It's not just because I want to put shit out, but I really want it to help out people. But Colt Penny, you were here when I first started learning Godot. When I first started learning any of this shit. Gojen, no, I didn't script it, actually. Surprisingly, I thought about it, but it was flying by the seat of my pants. Okay, I know exactly what I want to accomplish. I've done this enough times back and forth. I think that we can pull it. I did some editing. But Colt, did you think that I'd be making Godot tutorials? I mean, I thought that this would be maybe, okay, tried it, I failed, yet another thing, let's chalk it up, or let's add it to the list of things that I tried and didn't do. But here I am, taking stuff that I've learned. All right, so this will work, and I believe that Terrain 3D is going to handle a lot of the LOD shit as well. But I do not... Oh, well, thank you. So we're having to do a little bit of a workaround. I think LODs are going to work. But the workaround... Oh, she will. Just give it a second. Alicia ruins every moment. He'd be like, man, I was standing on a bridge, looking down, thinking, man, it's not that far to fall. Then I had a happy thought, and Alicia's gonna be like, well, the water looked warm to me. Okay, we have a shitload of primitives here. Yes, that's to be expected. I'll change my settings, but I'm also viewing quite a few things that we aren't really gonna see because I need to understand culling. This is something that I don't... Level detail here. Coldpenny, I don't know. I believe that level detail is done automatically, but culling, I'm not sure. Because, and the other thing, here, now that we have this, now that I know that we can do this, I'm going to say fuck it and delete it all. But so this is my current level. Isn't I thought that wait, maybe. Okay, yeah, so this is my current level, but I need to change it out. Did I not save the updated quicker version, or have I just been testing out all this shit way too much to really have a valid thing to look at? Either way, I've spent several days here trying to figure out the so culling isn't going to work on this one at all because past me was an ambitious idiot. Past me was an ambitious jackass who just thought, hey, I'm going to make life easier and just have a ton of meshes, but they're all going to be one mesh, yo. All one single mesh. Past me was bad me. So now LOD is boom on everything, not just the closest ones. All of them. Some people call you the space cowboy. I call you friend. Welcome in. Don't worry. I've gotten better. I've gotten smarter. And the big thing here too, I mean, something I have a hard time just ingraining into my big brain meat. Well, it's not big now, but I have a hard time ingraining into the big brain meat is, oh, Space Cowboy, where have you been the past few days? We have been exploring terrain tools and 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 tree placements and all the things. I mean, holy shit. Oh my god. It has been the bane of my existence for the past 3 days, at least. Lights on, lights off. I need to clean out this repo again. I've gotten too much stuff in here. Repo. I need to clean out this code base again. So I mean, in all honesty, the brightest this shit's gonna be is like from here to there. I don't need to see anything more than like this radius. Everything else should be called out. So Colt Penny, past me, still an idiot. Past me was bad. I put a lot of Blender assets with a lot of 4K textures or materials, and whoa, shit. I didn't think he was going to get there that quick. Okay. Have I gotten shorter? Or has he gotten taller? I think I got shorter. He walking on the ground? He needs some shadows. Ooh, yeah, he needs some shadows from the back. Because where I'm sitting now, I think that the camera got a little bit lower or something. I might have changed something there. but I had 4K textures and materials. So here's the thing. When I went to Portland for that conference, okay, are his feet on the ground? His feet are on the ground. I I wanted to be able, I wanted to have everything pushed up so that I could pull down on not my desktop computer and I could still work on this. Oh boy. I ended up zipping everything, putting it on Google Drive. But yes, ordinarily I do use GitHub for all the things that are not assets. Yeah, I wanted to break the cardinal rule of, never push images to GitHub, never push, non-code to GitHub, but I just wanted something where I could pull down onto a different computer and just start working. Didn't go so well. Dojin, there's a couple ways. Um, zip them up, CDN, Dropbox, Google Drive, things like that. And the main reason for it is to prevent repo bloat, at least in my opinion. Some others may have different reasons for wanting to do it, but for me, it's to prevent the repo bloat, so that you don't have, especially on older versions of Drupal, image styles would create, well, I believe it still does, would create different sizes of every image to match with every image style. And what image styles does on Drupal is it takes an image and you give it parameters, and it will automatically, with either image magic or something like that, change the dimensions, change the resolution, so that when one of your clients uploads a 200K image of the universe, you can say, I don't want that to be that big. You're going to put it down to maximum of this size. But for web dev, I don't know. I don't know what the best. I mean, because what I usually do is I have a files folder that the files are assets like videos, images, things like that, that aren't going to be, nobody's going to be working on them. Nobody's going to be writing code in them. Nobody's going to be editing them, so that there's going to be revisions. And that folder in particular, I'll either FTP down, zip up download, or zip up upload, use Google Drive or shit like that. I don't know the game dev analog to that, where if we as a solo dev, it doesn't really matter, because I can just keep everything in one, or in whatever place I want to. Hell, I could throw shit on a thumb drive and carry it around with me. But if working on a team, I wonder where the assets would be kept. It's interesting. YouTube, I'm sorry, I haven't. I looked away for a second on that, so. I apologize if anybody messaged over on YouTube or if anybody commented. Also, folks, I am on the path to monetization on YouTube. I'm trying very hard. If you haven't yet, and if you want to be friendly, if you want to be a good person, well, I'm sure you're already a good person, but if you want to be a better person, Space Cowboy, I honestly do not know. I'm a web dev. Well, I was, and then I lost my job. Now I'm a bum. I'm a bum with a computer. But if you haven't subbed to me over on YouTube, I'm putting out tutorials, mainly little quick hits, things that have helped me. Like, you know, the fire. The effect to get the flickering campfire like this, which I think would see better on the forest. Oh, we can't see it unless it's being rendered. But things like the flickering fire, generating trees in Blender and bringing them over into Godot. Things like that have helped me that I think that people would benefit from. I'm doing those. I also want some of that Thor magic, so if anybody sees anything that's like highly clippable, like if I go on a tirade or a rant and you're like, yes, people need to hear this shit. Go ahead, clip it, let me know. Because I never think any of my shit's good. I never clip my stuff, and I never like say, okay, well, I want to make a short of this, because one of the last shorts I made got me fired. So, Space Cowboy, you had asked, terrain editor for Godot. Yes, you may have hit a nerve there a little bit, but there are several. There are several. Not any of them are built in. But I've been playing around with a couple, trying to figure out the best way to go about things using, well, so on my tutorial about the randomized assets from Blender to Godot. Fuck it, I'll save it. Here's how I'm doing it with that. I'm gonna Delt, welcome in. That's the one that I'm actually using, but I have my other thing is that I want it to be not necessarily, well, performant, yes, but I also want to be able to paint on assets like trees, because I am doing a game about a bear in a wood in the forest. So I was trying to think of the best way to do that, and so I'm gonna add the plane. You know what? Shit. No. I'm here trying to farm engagement. Tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get myself another another view at my own expense here. So what I did was, you know, create the plane. Own trees, go ahead. If you'd like to use anything, go right ahead. I'm just gonna switch this over to the asset browser. A couple trees that I grab in there. My library. And I'm gonna pull in just a few trees here. All right, so you can see we've got these trees. Outstanding. So the next thing we need to do is go up here into our... Then grab the... and create another collection. So new collection, I'm going to name it trees. And make a collection of those trees, pop them in there, and then I did some weight painting. Go over to our giant plane here, and we're going to use the particle system. With particles. So click on particles, add particles, one, and we're going to use hair. Make sure you turn on advanced. You can see here we have. Now, if you want to find out how it ends, check out the pinned message. I'm pretty sure that I'm violating some terms of service here. But then again, so is YouTube, because they're recommending my shit to me right here. Well, then Ryan, welcome back and do it. Do it. Do for game dev, if you want to do Godot, start with the dodge creeps. Start with the that 3D platformer. C Sharp, Godot, Unity, Unreal. Wait, no, Unreal is C++, I think. But Godot and Unity, do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Do it. What game is this from? Tetris? Interesting. You know, it is time to clean some of this shit out. Okay. Oh, a lot more than just that. Okay, so we've got quite a few things there. All that staying in blend files. What blend files? I don't need to teach you how to Dougie. Yeah, learn it. Learn it anyway. Don't let it stop you. I don't want to get rid of all these, but I need to clean out some of this shit. Big time. Delt, a way to ignore back faces when selecting faces. Let's try something here because now you gave me an idea. Let's see. Hold on. See, the question was, do I happen to know a way to ignore back faces when selecting faces in Blender? So the L, I'm gonna select faces. L will select everything linked. If you go here, you can delimit on normal. And this is if you're, selecting linked things. I don't know of a way off the top of my head where if you're, say, you're doing circle, I'm sure there's an option, but I don't know off the top of my head. But for now, let's we're gonna take those. And put those on the inside. There, we have back faces. So if you're selecting all of them linked, except for the back faces when you hit L and do normal. You can delimit it that way. Now I think maybe like similar, normal. Oh, no face selected. Okay. Select similar, normal. It'll do that thing here. As for a quicker way or one that doesn't select all the faces, I'm not sure. I mean, what you could do also is select a bunch of shit, and if you have a bunch of you have a bunch of back faces selected, I'm gonna select all this. If you shift L, it'll unselect the linked, and then you can unselect any, as long as you have normal as the delimiter there, then it'll unselect all those. Dojin. Listen, I also had those thoughts about Jessica Rabbit, but I don't see it in the pixel. Like this. I don't see Jessica Rabbit hiding out here. Let's see. Click there. It's a workaround. Confused. It wasn't a simple toggle. Ignore every face which normal isn't pointing away from, or normal is pointing away from the camera. Are you talking about for level of detail or just? Because if you're talking about, you know, actually viewing it like this, you know, if I and take everything that I say here with a grain of salt, because I'm still learning this shit too. Um, but in the materials, you can always turn on backface culling, which will hide everything. Making a tunnel only inside of it matters, so it called disable the back faces when to select faces inside of the tunnel from the outside. Okay. So if I understand, and ads are going to start up here in a second, but so I'm going to take a quick break, but I think I get it. I think I understand what you're trying to get at. Let's see if I can reproduce it. I like this. I like the idea of doing challenges. I see it as a challenge. Like, okay, you got this thing. Let's see if I can make it happen, and we can figure it out together. Because y'all are making me think. But okay, ads are starting up. I will be back. YouTube, hold on. Twitter, hold on. Um, MySpace, I miss you. So I will be back. Take care. Well, don't take care. Don't leave. I'll be back. Okay, back. Geodude, I'm sorry. Oh, I screwed this up big time. Okay, we're gonna add a cylinder. There we go. It's already set to my specifications. Make it a little bit larger here. Okay, well, I'm also curious. Where is this? Apply. All right, where is the function to like take these two and join them? Damn, it didn't do it that way. I was wondering if there is a good way to like join two objects so that we could put something in here or through there and it'll, take out the hole in the thing. But I also get what you're saying. Okay. So inside of a standard cylinder. Object. So we want the interior to be the front, right? Make sure that I did that right. Face orientation. There we go. Material. There we go. Back face culling. So now you're wanting to, let me get the lighting out. You're wanting to select the inside here. I mean, one way would be like this. Non-codes, welcome in.
Hey, insert rating streamer's name here. Thank you for the raid. How did insert last activity here go? Now, let's rock.
Raiders, 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 taking a step to stop some Raiders. Raiders, taking a step to stop some Raiders. You raided me, thank you. You raided me, thank you. Raiders, 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 taking a step to stop some Raiders.
Non-codes, welcome in. Sorry your IRL stream at the cafe didn't work out. Curious what you're trying to do there, but yeah, thank you for the raid. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the big brain. Anything you want to share? Anything you want to mention? Otherwise, for those of you coming in, my name is JD. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome on in, everybody. I am currently in Non-codes, you're out. Okay. I hope to see you back. I hope to see you back tomorrow for the celebration. The saxophone. I'm bringing out the saxophone. Bright and early. I'm JD. I'm an unemployed PHP Drupal developer, also React, TypeScript. Basically anything right now, I hire me. But since I'm unemployed, I'm taking time to stream a lot. And I'm learning game dev, Blender, Godot, all kinds of stuff. So currently, I'm working on a game called Sooty's Revenge, which is all about a bear. I think I get what I understand what you're saying. Unfortunately, I don't know off the top of my head what. I do have an idea. Maybe, well, okay, let's think about this. You're trying to apply materials to some, okay? It's difficult to do it from the inside. Let's do this. Let's switch over here. Let's I'll just do some loop cuts. Let's do some loop cuts. So that's going to be okay. So we want to apply a you want to select faces on the inside, which are, you know, by Blender standards, facing the correct direction, right? We got the blue on face orientation, right? Okay. UV editing. That is absolutely horrible. Oh, I know what I forgot here. All right, 1 second here. Mark a seam. Oh, well, it's going to do it weirdly anyway. Okay, hold on. I know what I did wrong here too. Let's just create a couple seams here. All right, so when we do this, this looks like shit because of the way that I have it. But if we choose the face over here, just for the sake of being easier to manipulate here, I'm gonna stretch it out a bit. Now, could you do this on the UV map here? And now you can see, let's do, hey Ryan, glad to help out. All right, so you can see I selected it, selected over here on the UV map. If we go back to the material, I'm going to create a new material here. This one, we're just going to make it nice and blue. I'm blue and I beat up a guy. I can beat up a guy. Assign it. And now, hey Ryan, I'm just glad to help out. Yeah, Del, this is the only thing that I can think of that would be a workaround. I mean, yeah, you'd have to figure out the UVs, but I think if you select them all, go into your UV editor, over here, use some circle select, it'll choose some. It'll show you about where you are, and you can put in as many seams as you need. If that's all too tedious, then link, select link by seam. There, I just got those. Yeah, I have no idea if that's possible. I'm sorry. I wish I had a better answer for you. But this would be what this is what I would do. And a week and a half ago, I would probably have been like, oh, inside here. Damn it, this is so fucking annoying. Why am I doing this? All right. Ah, shit. Shit. Okay. Damn it! I mean, if it helps, if it improves your flow better, and check the add-ons, check the plugins. If there's something that we can use to instead of that. Okay, so yeah, we were going through here. Forest is that we're using. Ryan, learn what's going to interest you. I can't tell you what's going to be best for you to learn. The only thing I can say is learn something that you're going to stick to and that's going to hold your interest. If it's a game that you want to make, if you want to remake Flappy Bird, remake Flappy Bird. I mean, shit, I'm a beginner game dev. I don't know a damn thing. But this game it was a great idea from somebody, software wise. Whatever works for you. Oh, I see where this is throwing some shit. All right, it's about time to... Right, Blender, if you want to make your own models, if you're just learning, if you're just trying to get your hands dirty, here. Open Game Art. Go here, look for Kenny. I'll even paste the search in there for you. All of these assets are free. You want to make something, use some Kenny assets, concentrate on designing the level, concentrate on learning the code. Nahan, thank you. It's actually tomorrow. Tomorrow's a celebration. But don't, Ryan, don't get caught up in in the smaller things that aren't really going to affect you. Could learn design, you could learn modeling, you could learn pixel art later, but if you want to make games, then learn how to make games. Use the stuff that's available already.
Thank you.
Hey, Del, thank you for the follow. All right, it might be about time to say goodbye to this forest. Yeah, and I was cleaning out the files here. Oh yeah, what is the file? Pretty sure I can find it here, but open recent. There's like a GD ignore. There we go. Do we need to put anything in there? No, it's just a okay. So I can. Let's see. Reveal in File Explorer. I better do this in here. I was sure that I did this. I pulled this shit already. Hairstyle, welcome in. The actual celebration is tomorrow. Tomorrow's when we're doing all the fun things. Tomorrow's when we're gonna be adding in or playing some saxophone, playing some games together, dancing around. Well, probably not dancing, but there might be dancing. There might be. Making some shit, maybe making some stream effects to celebrate. Maybe we're gonna have some special guests hopefully come in. They're gonna. Oh, I know. I know. It gives me like a 24-hour padding on either side of the actual start time, which is very confusing. Yes, I'm streaming the day before. What? Do you want me to spin the day before I actually celebrate just prepping in private? Freaking out about how it's going to go, whether or not anybody's going to show up, whether I'm just going to be having sax by myself, or if I'm going to be sharing my sax with everybody. Because believe me, I want to share my sax with anybody who wants to see it. Hairstyle. The project is going. I've been having some issues here. Of all things, figuring out the best way to make levels, really simple levels, is what's blocking the shit out of me. Um, so I've been trying various things. Right now, I'm trying to clean out my folders. Because I've got so many big ass files. I'm counting on this to hopefully not destroy everything. It should give me an error message. That's a different one. All right, some of these. Right, this might be the time where we just need to step back and say, what the fuck? getting rid of the H string. Maybe. We have quick ways to recreate shit. I know the only ones that are of any real concern to me are right here. And looking at my surface material override. It's a 1K. I'm pretty sure I switched all those into 1K. And I believe those are... Where the hell is my forest? I think that it is time to untexture everything. So forest doesn't have that. Player doesn't have any textures. Match is fine. Fire. Okay, the campfire is safe. What's this do? Okay, this doesn't have anything. Get rid of it. I don't even know why that's still open. Any of our textures here. How bad? Okay. Yes, shadow. Yes, material override. No. Okay, so we've got this. Now, Airstyle, what topic are you kind of obsessed with? Before I start, like, hey, check me out. The actual fuck is this? Oh, that's the eyes? That's gotta be the eyes. Game dev in general? Right on, right on. Are you learning it? Are you... Nope, nope, nope. I wanted that one down. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing anything? bear is good. Right on, Airstyle. So if I know you said you're using AI, I'm gonna make a personal recommendation here. If it's still going on, I think that it's still going on. Okay, yeah, of course it's still going on. They continued it on. What the hell? I'm gonna post an affiliate link in here. Now, this is an affiliate link, but it's to a Godot 4 course that I purchased a while back, and I absolutely love. Full disclosure, if you do purchase it, I'll get a kickback. But I have used this. I own it. I recommend it. Game Dev TV does some good shit. So does Zenva. Yeah, check something real quick, though. Am I still hiding? So just to show, I mean, it's not like I'm getting rich off of sending out random links from Humble Bundle. I mean, had a couple people a few days ago, or at least one person got the Godot 4 bundle. Oh, some people are just using my link. That's cool. You know, I want to be transparent with all of you that I'm not like, hiding a secret side hustle that's making me rich, and I'm talking about how broke I am being unemployed just to make us sad. Okay, I think our bear shit is good. I haven't made any changes, so don't save anything. Level 1. God, this... I was so young and impressionable back then. Player character is good. Campfire fire is good. All the materials there are good. Yeah, everything on the bulletin board is good. All my LOD trees don't have materials yet. Live or Die, thank you for the lurk. Is there an asset lib that goes through, checks all the big file? Ain't close. Yeah, that's a possibility. What's this one? Yeah, like this. Okay, then, project settings. Very cool, very cool. I need a bigger ass monitor. Or maybe not, maybe. I think I might have this larger, just so y'all can see it. Oh, it's just a 1080 standard. It's a gaming monitor, so it's got really fast refresh, but it's 1080, and I will take frames, or yeah, I'll take FPS over resolution any day. Yeah, she's a pain in the ass, but she is an impressive bot. I didn't make her. I can't take credit. That goes to Yuba and Jellybean. All right, folks, I know it's a little bit earlier than the ad break, but I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'm going to take a break now. It's going to be slightly extended, but I will be back in just a few minutes, okay? All right, we're back. Sorry about the extended break. But I had to go, and now everything's all tangled up. All right. So, where were we? What were we doing? All right, cleaning up the files here. Particles we need, scenes we need. Anything in here? Nope. Holy shit, look at the size of that scene. That is way too big. We need to... We need to reconsider our life choices with that one. It is 400 megabytes. That's what I mean. And I think the problem... Oh, I know exactly why. Because the plane... All of these... Well, it loads slow as hell on in Godot, so it's slowing stuff down here. And it should really only be... Let me get rid of that. And the trees... I'm gonna hurt my computer here. But to show off something, the trees have so many vertices and so many polygons. If I turn on the view information, just in this screen, I have over 500 million, or not 500, but over 5 million polygons. And it doesn't shrink down the closer I get at all. So these two, the way that Godot works, even if something isn't loaded like on screen, it's still loaded in memory. So that's gonna make things really slow, at least when editing. So that one had way too many polygons in it. Level base test 1. This one also needs to go. I don't know why I have a blend 1 file. But so that's going to save quite a bit here. Don't save. Definitely don't save this shit. I was dumb. I made mistakes. Please. Don't hold it against me. Okay, that's not too bad. Kind of bad, or kind of big, but not horrible. Shaders should be good. I'm fairly certain that any of these 4K can go. I think I'm going to do that in the file manager here. Okay, now let's see if reloading it, if see if that destroys anything. Okay, no missing dependencies there. I haven't done anything special with that. Oh, he that's part of him. Okay. But yeah, this is performance bad. I need to fix it. Okay. Don't save. Save as. Do levels. Level 1 T3D. So for level 1 terrain 3D. Now the way this works. Why is there a buffer? I don't want a. If I. Okay. Oh no. Now I know what I forgot. Maybe I should put this in here. There we go. So this section is about three times as big as the section that I was going to go with for my first level. So this one is 120 or 1024, I believe. Yeah, region size 1024. So we could, at least what I'm thinking here is having within the level some kind of boundaries. Maybe invisible boundaries, maybe a fence, maybe something completely different. But boundaries. And then I want to make some new textures too. We need to get into GIMP to do that because there is a special way to do it, like taking a single image, or tearing it apart, putting it back together. Oh. You know, I'm getting tired. I need a nap. I'm going to be back tonight. I didn't sleep at all last night. So tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to read out now, which means Twitter folks, take care. Thank you for hanging out. YouTube folks, y'all have been amazing. Please do not forget to subscribe. I'm trying to hit that 500 mark. That's my goal. We're going to get there. We're going to get my 3,000 hours. We're going to get monetized. We're going to have a party.
Thank you, new followers. You're the real deal.
Airstyle, thank you for the follow. I'm going to be back tonight. We're going to do some planning for tomorrow. Tomorrow is the big party. My anniversary, my affiliate anniversary. We're going to be having all the fun all day. But YouTube, please do not forget to subscribe. Helps out tremendously. I bid you a fonduki now. So take care. And now back to you on Twitch.